$100 million credit line. That's not that sexy, is it, Mike? I don't think that's going anywhere either then. Gotta say. Kind of a nothing. 17 million market cap, yeah. And now they can access 100 million in debt. Unless they have an incredible cash flow situation, which I can check fairly quickly how they're doing. It looks like they have um, steady revenue, so steady demand for their products or services, which I don't know, over the last year. But then over the last 5 years, they've had demand growth, so that's good. However, they have become more and more unprofitable. So you shouldn't see that happen. I mean, they've had 5 years to become a profit machine, and it's just gotten worse consecutively every year. So, yeah, I don't really see the fact that now they can expand operations by 5x as being anything other than probably some kind of a last ditch money laundering scheme. Maybe they'll have uh, traders on the other side in the Caymans taking their losing trades, taking their shares offshore. I don't know. It doesn't look good at all. Wouldn't touch it. It's a pump and dump. Also, the thing with BBBY should really open your eyes to understand that the only good companies are the profitable ones. Don't go after, remember Nicola, that one was like, wow, what a prospect. And then of course there were people who were talking about the short side as well. And then we still have Rivian and Neo looks like shit. And Rivian looks pretty good. And yet none of them are profitable yet. So until they become profitable though, they're not even a proven company. And believe me, when they get profitable, the PE multiples are going to go through the roof. I mean, once they become profitable, the projections can start to be made. So, you remember when Tesla went profitable? Yeah, it went from, I don't know, it was like $116 a share to $4,000 a share in like 2 years. Yeah, we were just talking about it, Camille. That's what I was just literally talking about it. EBBY. I said, yes. So anyway, we'll watch HYRE. Maybe something will come of it. Maybe it'll be a pop this morning. But all right, let's get back into the market here. Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. It's Tuesday. We only have a 4-day trading week this week. A little bit limited, but there is no real significant uh, financial economic data being released, except for perhaps today. We'll have a little data point from the Producers Manufacturing Index, PMI, and next week will be some numbers. Next Tuesday will be some numbers on GDP. I'm sorry, on core inflation. Core inflation next week. So this week might attempt to not go anywhere, or if some names still need correcting based on what the Fed said a week ago, then they will continue to correct, and the market might correct. But I don't really see market going long here as making any sense ahead of inflation data next week. Inflation data next week, 4-day limited week. HYRE just broke pre-market high of 141. That is an entry with a base at 130, so 15 cents on HYRE. Watching that this morning. Very nice looking. It held VWAP. Decent trade could come of it. Yeah, I've seen quite a few Rivian cars here in Austin. I don't know where they're based. They might be based in Austin, but yeah, they're definitely showing up. All right. So anyway, crude oil holding around $88 a barrel. The market itself looking like it's gonna potentially fade today. I was mentioning that the dollar is just flipping out. DXY it's going on a great run right now. It was just flying. On the daily chart, it looks like this an excellent breakout. Uh, Signal was given on Friday, and there was also a signal given on Tuesday, Thursday. Let's see, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. On Wednesday, to get in. So some of you may be already positioned in the dollar trade, the dollar swing trade. The ticker is UUP. You can't really day trade macro. You have to swing trade it, and the statistics are that 80% of the move of stocks and macro everything, 80% of the move of stocks and assets are outside of market hours. Only 20% of the move is during market hours. In fact, often during market hours is the counter move. The market's only open for 6.5 hours a day, whereas it's a 24-hour day, global day. So you can't just expect to get the right entry during market hours. So you need to be prepared for larger trades. Yeah, we have IC up, but that's failing. That's not looking too good. It's going to have to get over 14 and a quarter to catch our attention again. HYRE is moving. Was going to talk about energy. We'll be watching natural gas and oil. Those are moving a lot, adjusting a lot probably over the next few weeks. So we're going to keep a sharp eye on energy, which could break out. All right, right now we're charging after HYRE, HYRE, which broke pre-market high of 140 just moments ago, with a base established down at the stop loss of 130, and retail shorts could get trapped. Yeah, I see. Well, all right, yeah, and that's a positive it's got going for it, and it is curving up right now, up above WAP. So if you want to take a look at that, let's take a look at that. So this blue line here on my trading view is VWAP, and it's just now getting up and over VWAP. Only right now would I consider getting an early entry. Only right now, from about just beneath 13 here. But I'd need to put a stop at 12, so dollar of risk. Even at an early entry, that's not super. And I wouldn't size to that. If you're taking an early entry, I'd take a quarter sized entry. All right, the market's going to be opening in 7 minutes roughly. Yep, there we go. AVCT is moving this morning, but I believe it's just all dead cat bounce, isn't it? Let's take a look. Somebody's asking about that. Yeah, a truly dead cat. Tiny little bounce. My thoughts are nothing. Nada. Take a look at the fundamentals on it. Anything going for it? Nah, terrible. Yeah, dead cat. Somebody says dead cat? Yeah, even a dead cat can bounce. Is what that saying is. Even a dead cat bounces. Hey, Randy. So that's what's going on AVCT. All right, we've got about 6 minutes till the market opens. I wonder what's going on with BBBY in the pre-market. That news. Wow. It went from about 860 on Friday to now 725. You bet. You're welcome, man. Jackson, you're welcome. Different Jackson, guys. It's not Jackson Mishi. Jackson. He's still around. Perfect segue. What did I say? Oh, with the BBBY? Yeah. Oh yeah. Good segue. And also on Twitter, I put it's kind of ironic that it went from that. Oh, it's kind of ironic that he went from 18 to 0. Ba-dum-dum. I find that quite ironic. I mean, couldn't he have jumped out of the 29th floor? I mean, just give it the perfect poetic justice. Was it? Yeah, the 30th floor. If he could have just jumped out of the 30th floor, I think that would have been better. But it also, have you seen that tower? The 18th floor is not that great of an opportunity. I mean, he must have really had good form. Yeah, you gotta have good form to make an 18th floor work. I know you got to know what you're doing. I would be surprised. He probably was on the swim team in high school. I'm guessing. Oh, the market dropping right now. On what news? I don't know. But it looks like just a technical breakdown at the moment. The Qs broke 296, but that wasn't a technical breakdown on the S&P 500. So there's some kind of reaction going on in the market. It's dropping. Could be a liquidity grab, but I doubt it. Well, it's pretty much a stinker. Somebody's asking about Rolls Royce. Oh yeah, looks really bad, and also they haven't been keeping up with their regulatory filings. Yeah, dead over on Rolls Royce. What's the website? Over here, e3tradinggroup.com. Is that what you're asking about? And then you can click Learn to Trade if you're interested in learning to trade. Okay, we got the opening bell in 2.5 minutes. Russian judge gave him a 6. Boy, we have some really good. We have a great panel of humorists here. And then DWAC, I'm not seeing what the news is on that, but DWAC is down about 20%. Market. Porsche is going to IPO. That's right. I heard about that. When are they going to IPO, and what is the ticker? Here's what the Qs look like all of a sudden with that drop. Dropping all the way below pre-market lows. I haven't. All right, 1 minute and what is that? 10 seconds. It's not going to merge. the SPAC broke up. So in other words, Porsche's not going to IPO, or are they going to go out on their own? They're not going to go through the SPAC merge, or so it's over. David, send me a private message. David, send me a private message. Yeah, DWAC is down 21%. Got 30 seconds till the market opens. HYRE is still in play with a stop around 130. Market high break would be 143. And it looks like it's the number one pick this morning. So it looks like it got a lot of eyes on it. It's got the potential. Doesn't mean it's going to work out. So make sure you know how to trade. All right, market's opening now. We're watching it. We're watching the cues right now. Let's see how this market opens. HYRE is at 141, getting very close. There's the pre-market breakout on high level on HYRE. It broke 147 briefly. It's back to 137. Stop at 130 where you want to have that. The market is rallying off of that low open. So some are taking it as an opportunity to average down, which I think is just a dumb idea, but it doesn't matter. That's what's going on. Dumb or smart. Yeah. Here's SPY. Yeah, it's right here. It's funny you just mentioned that. Yeah, there's SPY, SPY. The Ukrainian president rang the stock exchange bell for the open. Damn, I missed that. And they were talking about that. I noticed that in the background. What? That's cool. That's way cool. Virtually, he did. No, okay. Or are you just joking? Or you mean he zoomed in and did do it? Like officially? Okay. Ukrainian president has an awful lot of time on his hands for being under attack. Eh, be less judgmental and a little more realistic. People can do other things besides being under attack. Like, for instance, he takes shits. He eats. He can make a sandwich. You know, just because they're not doing what you think they fucking should be doing doesn't mean they can't be doing other things. Come on. Is HYRE dead? It's at 131.50. So once it breaks 130, it's not looking good. The market also pulling back after that initial dip buy. Onvo chopping all around. DWAC is back to about only 15% down. It's about 21 now instead of 20. The market looks like it wants to go retest lows. Whether it's going to break it or not, no, it looks like it will be breaking lows, yes. Alpha Medical Allergical Resources, I got an alert on that. It could be to the upside. Let's see. Yeah. That's one hell of a you'd have to be very courageous. That's a courageous cheat entry on AMR if you're going to get into that. This would be you'd be looked back at as a real hero if that trade works out. Swing trade on AMR. It's there. I'm going to wait a couple minutes and look back at that. And key levels on the Qs to if it breaks down, which it looks like it's trying, are Friday's low, which is 293.52, 293.50, basically 293.50. And then if that sends it into enough of a panic, if we can get all the way back down there, then and that sends it into a panic enough, then it would break the recent low, pivot low of 293. So 293.50 break would probably trigger the 293 break, and that would be just full bore panic. And you could be getting cheat entries right now, resistance shorts right now. Resistance shorts, yes. Dum 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 dum. Resistance shorts. This is the last time you disobey me. The resistance shorts. You see, it's a whole thing. All right. Apparently, I got to stop while I'm behind. we got nobody like that one. You know, you don't make fun of Darth Vader. Rebel scum. All right, we have found a bottom, an interim bottom. Curious to see if this will be just a downtrend then, and when it will stop, or if we're just going to go sideways. If we are going to go sideways, then we're going to make it all the way to the top of today's high on this rally. If not, then we've got a downtrend in formation. HYRE is at 135. It did touch 129 briefly, but only for a moment. Yeah, I suppose you know, and RJ would find that right there. Yeah, we're looking for a 1340 break. Might as well make it 1351 break on ICE. I mean, at worst, we're flat bottom wedging on the market right now, which is bearish. But at best, for the bearish trade, we're trending down. No, I've done all that fib level trading in my past, and I can tell you that there's a great deal of bullshit surrounding that. And I love numbers, so you know, for me to be able to say that about Fibonacci levels is pretty fucking objective. So it's pretty objective and wise that fib levels are voodoo bullshit. What does work, and harmonic levels and harmonic analysis, it's a lot of voodoo bullshit. But what does work is coincidence. Fucking, there you go. Yeah, did IC trigger? IC did trigger. Broke over 1351. It's currently at, I can't even see the number because, well, let's just pull it up here on TradingView. GAN's the same thing. Same problem there with GAN. Market time, trying to do timing of the market through GAN fans and all that, it's not how the market works, because the market can wait an unharmonic amount of time for its next purchase. There goes IC. No, Perkio, yes, what I just said is Fibonacci is math based. Yes, and no, it does not, definitely does not work most of the time. No, it definitely does not. So you can start your own trading group. Go have fun with it. All right, enjoy. But no, you are wrong. Well, say anything else again and you can just leave. I mean, these people. I'm not interested in debating it. I'm here to help you guys. If you think you can do better than me, go do better than me. Go do it. I'm really happy for you. Go do better. All right, there goes IC now all the way to testing 14, and the pre-market high was 1428. That's where we're looking for a pop and a break of 1428. Looking pretty good, a lot better than HYRE. Who got into that? RJ, obviously. Anybody else get into that? ICISEE. Meanwhile, the market continues to trend lower. Yes, but which fib level, Eric? Which fib level? This is a different guy talking about fibs now. Don't worry. I'm not giving the other guy any more time. There you go. Yes, Steven. Yes, that's correct. Keep it simple with support and resistance strategy and trend lines. I was just going to say, and trend lines, and you literally put that in there. Yes, you got it. Absolutely. And key psychological numbers, prices, and not on indexes, on stocks, individual stocks. Take a look at the cues, guys. I mean, we're really pushing down. I don't know. Did we break 293.50 yet? No. We got one more point to go. The watch list is over here. We're watching a bunch of names. But the only thing really moving around is IC and HYRE. The whack, dead cat bounced off of what was going on there. Opened at 20, hit 21. IC with a fail, with a head and shoulder type retest, fake out, neckline, breakdown. This is just like it's a multitude of failures at the level of 1340. I'm just guessing RJ's way out and was watching that carefully. What level did you get out at, RJ? I'm gonna guess 1350 all out. Although I don't know. But it's backside of the trade now on IC. It's short unless it can reclaim right shoulder, maybe 1390, which you might as well reclaim 14. I wouldn't touch it unless it breaks 14 at this point. Yeah, Eric. I mean, because 50% retracement, you don't need Fibonacci. I've seen so many Fibonacciists say, see, it hit the 50% retrace Fibonacci level. Let me tell you something. The 50% retrace level or the 50% level is not a Fibonacci number. Jesus Christ. I mean, hilarious. You sold after break of 13.5. Yeah, that's exactly where you need to sell. Exactly, 1351. Yep. RJ traded perfectly. So, RJ, that's the only thing left that you're missing at this point. Well, I mean, there's always more knowledge for you, but the only thing, the next thing you must conquer is knowing when to size up and knowing when to size down. So you have three things. You have normal, sizing up, normal, and sizing down. play days that are uncertain, sized down. Play days that kind of look all right, normal. When those days get hot, size up, according to all the stars aligning for you. And then if that doesn't work out, of course, size down. When you do size up, you can play your most defensive game. That's fine. But in general, that will take it to the next level. And I did get your message. I haven't even clicked on it. That's allowed me to keep it as a to do. I can't, edit that, upload it, and get it ready for you guys if I'm snorkeling in the Gulf of Mexico. So it'll come though. You'll get it eventually. I got crabs. Like, remember that from Dumb and Dumber? I got worms. That's what we're going to name it. I got crabs. Yeah. Sea crabs. I caught some crabs. I caught some crabs. There you go. They're really big. Well, it wasn't a king crab, but anyway, we caught this crab that was like about that big. Pretty awesome. I got worms. Do you do credit spreads? Not really. No. I am working on doing cash secured puts and getting a system down there. Yeah. Well, I hear that king crabs are not plentiful, and that's why they're so expensive. Is their diet and where they live at the bottom of the ocean makes them extremely costly to get, and it takes a long time for them to develop into a edible king crab. And so with demand the way it is, and supply the way it is, and cost the way they are, they're just very expensive. I mean, if I could buy king crab futures, I would. Definitely would. A worm farm. It's like a farm, but with worms. Yeah. What's my take on Nvidia? But let's take a quick look at the market because it is breaking down, fellas. 294.3. It just another 80 cents could push it right into full breakdown. Let's take a look. It's definitely under VWAP. Definitely under VWAP. For very few of you probably ever watched Rain Man, but anyway, that's my little Rain Man joke for the older folks in the room. 294.24. We're breaking down right now. The S&P 500 is breaking down. The Dow hasn't actually broken yesterday's close. Actually, it's just breaking yesterday's close, but the S&P 500 and the Qs getting most damaged this morning. Evan with the burn. Sorry, bro. I've been snorkeling in Mexico. My bad. Yep. Well, it was the Gulf of Mexico. Technically, it was Florida. I was in Florida, bitch. That was my LMFAO. Don't walk. Oh yeah, don't walk. Definitely 287 toothpicks. Yeah, 287. Yeah. 97X. Bam. The future of rock and roll. It is a great movie. Right now we've got FWBI, FWBI. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's an entry on FWBI, a cheat entry, early entry on FWBI, FWBI. You momentum day traders, go check it out. It is flying towards pre-market high breakout. Actually, that is it right there. It's breaking out a pre-market high. Kmart, yeah. Stay with Charlie Babbitt. At Walbrook. Yeah, stay with Charlie Babbitt at Walbrook. Ooh, we've got a fake out horrendous rug pull fake out. That is a lot of manipulative bullshit right there on Fwibby, First Wave Biopharma. And I can guarantee you that is not just a market manipulator. With a biotech, yeah, that's offerings probably being sold into price spikes and being traded into price spikes. Yeah, yes. Insider selling effectively, yeah. I mean, you guys just you might be new. QQQ, what am I talking about? EBBY. What happened with that, with the guy jumping out the window? That is just, why he did that. The insider pump and dump. That's just regular shit that goes on. And trust me, by the time you die, so 80 years from now or plus years, they will not have that completely under wraps. So just deal with it. Don't be a whining loser. All right, the market is heading down to I'm an excellent driver. Yeah, right. Oh, really? Here, take the wheel. Whoa, Ray, hold on there. Reenacting the whole movie. All right, we're looking like it's going to break down at 293.98. Probably it's just going to fake down for a moment, and we're going to do a little bit more aggressive retrace from here. I'm thinking I might lift off one contract right when it does that. Let's see. SHPH, I think, wasn't that a trade on Friday? Okay, there we go. All right. Pocketing that a little bit. Where's the dollar at, by the way? I wanted to check that. All right, the dollar's holding at this level. I think it's going to go further. Wapner. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's got to do Wapner at like 2 p.m., right? He's got to watch his. Don't burn baby! Don't burn baby! Somebody just wrote it. Don't burn the baby! Don't burn the baby. If you guys haven't seen Rain Man, you're really missing out. You have no idea. These quotes are both sad and hilarious. Burn the baby? What are you talking about, Ray? Yeah, don't burn the baby. Don't burn the baby. I think he got the Academy Award for that, didn't he? Yeah, he was really great. Dustin Hoffman. Playing pretend people. Actors. Hollywood. Let's make up bullshit and fucking film it so people who have nothing better to do with their lives can watch it. What, Steve? Your mic just came on, Steve. What's up? Maybe you didn't know your mic came on. Yeah, I got Wapner at 2. Yeah, I gotta be. DWAC is up to almost 23 now. It is filled 50% of the gap, which is a pretty strong move because 10% of the gap fills 90% of the time. 100% of the gap only fills 10% of the time. So you're much better going after the certain 10% gap fill than the very, very uncertain 1 out of 10 times you'll get 100% gap fill. I think you're moving over to Forrest Gump now. All right, let's check in on IC. Yeah, IC completely failed out. That's right. Needed to get out at $1.50. It's the backside of the trade now. See, all shorts. All shorts. Over on HYRE, HYRE, that broke down just moments ago below $1.30. That was an exit of that trade. And then we were talking about FWBI started to get hot, and then rug pull. Back to the market. Here we go. 293.50. All right, now things can accelerate. Hello, Reanimated Mind and Cesar. All right, Evan, I think someone is trying to scam people on TikTok using your new logo, but under the name Evan Evans still. For sure. Reanimated Mind. I mean, there's literally so many that I can do nothing about it. And that's just TikTok being a fucking asshole, you know? So, like, that's like they're not. We go and we report those accounts and then they let them exist. Like, if somebody's using my photo, it should automatically like just reject it. Like, oh, somebody else is using that photo. Like, hello. Anyway, TikTok is not helping people be protected against having their money fleeced. I know of someone who had $6,000 fleeced from them, sending money privately. It wasn't for my account. It wasn't for a copycat of my account, but it was a copycat that of somebody else's account. And they said, send me money. I'll trade it for you. I'll make money for you. Oh, you asked them who RJ was, and they had no clue. Ah, that's great. RJ, did you hear that? That's great. Somebody from YouTube who watches the YouTube. Yeah, that's the sign. They're like, oh, dude, how's RJ? Who RJ? Who? Yeah, all right, motherfucker. Well done, RJ and Becca, says somebody. There you go. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, maybe if we team up and we report them in mass, maybe something can be done. But I'm telling you, it's just like it's never ending. I had to move on. I from at this point, I just gotta let them exist or something because it's just too much. Oh, I wanted to check on U.S. dollar Japan. Have some. Okay. The beep beep of death. I can't get that yet. Apparently. Back to futures. Wow. See what I was saying? That the 293.50 breakdown would create a trigger to go and potentially break the 293 breakdown. And that's happening now, and it didn't break down. But if we can break 293, we get the panic drop. And it is just very red market now. Look at it on the 5-minute chart. Yeah. Not looking good at all. Way to start the week. 293.08. And we have the Dow now breaking yesterday's lows, but SPY SP 500 and the Qs have already broke Friday's lows. But the Dow is now breaking those lows, so that's going to add more fuel to the fire. We have another market confirming breakdown Friday's lows, and that just adds fuel to the breakdown. So I think we might see the breakdown of 293 pretty soon here. I know, man. Yeah, that'd be good. Maybe I can like create a scammer affiliate program or some shit. I don't know. Hey, Mark. Red bread. Yes, red bread. That's right. Red bread. Red bread, Raymond. Red bread. All right, we're getting some pullback off to the bottom here. On the Qs, we did not break that 293 level. I think that's still a possibility, but we may go into like a 1 or a 2 hour wringing out of everything that just happened right now. Like I said, it makes no sense to be buying on the market this week with inflation numbers coming next week. It's a 4-day trading week as well, so limited. It just makes no sense to buy, but it does make sense to correct and to sell, to worry, to protect, to hedge, to defend. So that makes total sense. Here we go. Ooh, we almost had that breakdown much sooner than I thought. 293.05, 293.04. It's just going to slam down right now, isn't it? It's good to be the king. It's good to be short the market right now. Yeah, there it is again. Now, in the meantime, the dollar trade has broke out again of that little consolidation zone, and it's doing great. I have 160 contracts on that. Started last week. That was one of the trades we put on. We'll check on that and see what that looks like. It's always fun to see what money looks like when it's more money. That never gets old. To be the king. All right, yeah, now would be a good time. Come on, log in. Log in. This would be a beautiful time. There we go. I'm up thousands. I like that. Very good. Nice. That was like exactly from Top Gun Maverick. Nice. You remember that? Dude, RJ, did you see fucking Maverick? If you didn't see Maverick, I'll go buy you a ticket because you're too poor to go see Maverick or some shit. You bastard. Okay, you're going to go see Maverick. Whoa, look at the dollar just broke out to the upside. Look at that. Woo, what a day to have 160 contracts on the dollar. Very nice. I'm going to post them gains there. Well, all right. Yeah. Trying to get it nicely formatted. Okay. Posting them gains. Post them gains. Don't forget to post your gains, guys, in the group. US dollar trade. Flying. SPY triple bottom. Great buying opportunity. Let's take a look at that because I think it just broke down more, bro. This is the panic breakdown that I forecasted in pre-market. So if you've been watching the whole show in pre-market, now the panic begins. Oh, just now. So a triple bottom buy up, I'm not so sure. This has now become a panic trade, and you had 3 pre-cheat entries to it. So you could have built up a lot of padding into this short. Yes, sir, Mark. Yep. I don't think it's time to buy yet, and frankly, I wouldn't even have that mindset. The market hasn't turned into a bull market right now. It's in a highly corrective, looking more like a bear market than nature. Yeah, be careful. Maybe I'll peel off one more piece right here. Yeah, I'll just take one more piece off right there. And the dollar, look at this. Whoo! Yeehaw! I'm up 31%. Very, very nice. Over on HYRE, nah, just give up on HYRE. It's over. You know, the best trade is the first trade, and the first trade didn't work out. You know, unless it can get back up and over probably pre-market. I mean, the high of the day, 147, like 150. Yeah. Wow, look at the dollar go, guys. Woo, what a trade. And this is a multi-day trade, so this is just the beginning, folks. Just the beginning. Like, look at this on the daily chart. This is today. This is the move today. I mean, we could get 2 weeks follow through on this. Who knows? We'll see. We'll trade it. SHPH. All right. Thanks, man, for reminding me. SHPH. What's going on there? SHPH is halted. How come nobody told me that? Who? Who's her? How would Nancy Pelosi trade this? Oh yeah, Jesus. SHPH. I'm still pulling that up, but let's pull it up on TradingView. On the daily chart, dead cat bounce. It's just a dead cat bounce. That's why we're not interested in it. Well, it did bounce from 12 to fucking 20 though. Nice, but you know, dead cat bounces are dangerous. You don't know which way they're going to go. But we're halted at a base breakout right now. Maybe it'll go to 30 or 40 after this, guys. So definitely a good opportunity. I know you were. Thanks for reminding me again. But okay, it's a dead cat bounce. Since Tuesday of last week, SPY has been trading under the 50 SMA. Yeah, nothing good happens under it. Yeah. AVCT is also a dead cat bounce. Yeah, it didn't do much today either. It's dead cat bounce. Going back to the cues, I'm curious to see how the market's moving. All right, so I did peel a little bit off on that last, what looked to be bottom there. And we'll probably peel more off on a double bottom test to pull all off, and that'll probably be the bottom of the bottom there. QQQ. Yes. You hit your price target on TMV this morning. Yes, of course, for sure. Here we go. Wow. Really strong second push down right now. Large candle. Notice that the up moves are soft and the down moves are strong. Up moves weak, down moves strong. You know, that's a momentum reading in and of itself. So that goes beyond what you were talking about earlier with, I forget what you were talking about, trend lines and support and resistance and reading trends and strength of trends and moving averages and strength and weakness of pullbacks or moves and volume. You could put it all together, really. But one thing for sure that just coincidence is Fibonacci levels. You'll get a lot more out of those other things I just mentioned. Okay, there's the final breakdown. I'm going to peel off right now my last piece, selling into strength. In my opinion, it could keep going, but in my opinion, it's a worthwhile to de-risk right there because that could be something that's going to take an hour or two to move with further conviction to the downside. Lulu. Yeah, Chris, I was just looking at Lulu this morning. Let's take another look at that because there might be some follow through we could get on that. Nah. Yeah, no, that's why I took it off of my grid. There's not much trade there. For a breakdown, yeah, Friday's low. But it does run right into previous congestion, which could be support, could be resistance, could be either way. Are dead cat bounces indicators of market direction? Not really, no. Because not everything dies or is dead. Dead cat bounce is an indicator on an individual name that the move that it's making up is an aftershock and is nothing to get excited about. That it's going to reverse back down off of that bounce of death, that death bounce. All right, does that help? Yeah. Take a look again at market. One of these days, the indexes are going to halt. That would be fucking cool. If I remember right, I'll have to look it up. But if I remember right, that did happen in 2001, and it may have happened during the flash crash. Look that up. But that's when you sell up. That's when you get turned gold cash. That's not good shit. All right, let's move into the group and see you in a member chat. Trading Lounge, that's where Alpha is. And the Momentum channels, those would be great. And also, if anybody has any IPO shit they want to talk about, you can talk in the IPO channel. Looks like, no, never mind. Very good. Catch you all in there. Thank you for tuning in this morning for the morning market trading. Let's continue trading in the group. All right, see you there. Thank you, Guy. Thank you, Guy. Like, I'm not retarded. I'm not saying guys. There's a guy named Guy over here. Thank you, Guy. Thank you. Oh, God, am I allowed to do that? I better just close TikTok now before that's a problem. Oh, Jesus.